Hello, everyone. Yay.
Hello. Woohoo.
Hello, everyone. Give good evening. Welcome to...
Hello.
This gets me confused. Danny.
Danny.
Danny,
Danny.
and then Nina.
Nina.
There you go.
And
That's
Sheila.
great.
Oops. Sheila.
Like the Brady Bunch.
Fingers.
Like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
The gang's back
All right.
together.
Yep. All right, you guys go ahead and gab for a minute. I gotta get the video up so I can monitor the chat. So
Nina, I gotta say something. You know, having your teeth all in your head, because the last time you were missing some. I'm from Missouri. I kind of like that look. Just saying, you know.
And like I told you, I'm into bathrobe, so we got to think here.
oh my goodness. Oh, we already got $50. Woohoo! Look, Suzanne.
Thank you.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Oh, and Catherine. Oh,
Merry
my gosh.
Christmas. Thank you.
Merry Christmas to you guys. Thank you. Yeah, this is our pre-December. Get everybody in the mood for the holiday.
Yes.
Tarot reading. So yeah, welcome everyone.
Welcome everybody.
Good
So we're entering
stuff.
December 2020. And if you break that down numerology, we're looking at a 7. So here we're looking at going introspectively. And I know everybody's like, God, we're already introspective. But obviously, we haven't learned our lessons yet. And this is a time where you really got to really look at what it is that you want. You know, call on your high priestess and find out what really is what you want to have happen. Because this is the start of the renewal of a new year coming. And 5 is going to be one of those years where it's going to be swing happy and then it's going to be ups and downs crazy. So you have to go with the roller coaster. So this is a time to kind of stay still, go inward, figure out what you want, because when 2021 starts and we're looking at a 5, welcome to the roller coaster. That's going to be the next year of rebuilding, breaking down things, rebuilding. It's a wonderful time. It's better than what we just came from. But we need to be prepared. So go inward and, check it out.
Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Danielle. Oh my gosh, you guys are just fantastic.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I don't have anything. Go ahead.
Jamel, we're just getting a lot of chats. It's fantastic. It's just go, yay. Yay. Now, I have a question for the both of you.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I know. It's like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So, what do you think about 45 and him yelling at the at the reporter? It's like you remember Game of Thrones where he says, if you have to announce that you're a king, you're not really a king. I was like, you're asking for respect. You.
From a tiny desk.
Yeah.
From the littlest, teeniest desk. I'm the president. You treat me with respect.
I'm grateful for it. I truly am, because I think that even the Donald supporters were kind of looking at him going, oh dear gosh, like this is such a small man, and he looks now like he's powerless, and he looks powerless. I think it's great because his power is gone. He looks like the empress who has no clothes on.
The crazy
it's
king.
Wonderful. I love it. Keep going. Talk.
Yeah.
Because the more you talk, that's all official. Let's get you down the line. Let's just get through this.
Yeah.
Go for
absolutely. I was just going, what?
I know.
What just happened? Am I still in the United States? Is this really our president? What's going on? Never ever. Or what about the rumors or even the guys talking about him having to wear diapers?
Oh,
You
yeah.
heard that?
I believe it.
Yeah.
I
the
believe
Apprentice show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
if you're somebody who does a lot of drugs, your bottom tends to give out because your insides are just, and so once you start sharding, you can't stop. It's just
wow.
Did you just say sharding?
Sharding.
Yes, I did.
Sharding. I just can't imagine. I can't
I cleaned
imagine
the
being
lunch already.
married to that, to be honest. I mean, if somebody has a medical problem, oh, we got music.
I'm trying to get you set up on my phone.
Gotcha,
I apologize, guys. Go ahead.
I can't imagine, I understand somebody having medical issues.
Yes.
And I have compassion for medical issues. We
Yes.
all know that 45 brought all of this onto himself. And so I'm trying to have the nice little compassion for somebody having the medical issue, but I can't imagine.
No, it's not the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
That's
And
crazy.
his son, that winner, God, he's such a winner out there telling everybody how he's got the Rona, he's gonna go clean his guns and some Netflix and
not necessary
Rona.
for this. Yeah, I got
the
Rona.
Got the Rona. I felt so embarrassed for him.
He's trying to be funny.
And his girlfriend,
yeah, how can any woman be with that? I just
she's scary and making money, so God bless her. God bless.
And she was married to our governor, Newsom.
Oh wow!
Really?
She's married to Gavin Newsom. Yeah.
I wonder how Gavin's feeling right now. You're like, ooh, I'm glad she left.
That's something.
I dodged a bullet on that one. She's terrifying. She really is.
She is.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the drugs, but her mouth gets bigger and bigger. It seems like the longer she's with Donald Jr. It just starts.
My theory on her is that she's the one that wears the pants in the house. She's using him strategically to make her money. So, hats off to the woman power.
Yes.
And I think that she is the one that's supplying him his drugs. And that's why he is the doofus that you're seeing before you. And at some point, he will come off those drugs and he will have a reckoning. And it won't be just from us. It'll be from fate and destiny because they're so ready to dance. They're just like, oh, God, let's go. I'm telling you, with that family's in for it. Him and Ivanka, Donald Trump's going to get away with it. He is. He's going to have trouble. He's going to lose things. Hopefully he'll lose Mar-a-Lago and all that. But he's not the one that's going to get the torture. It's going to be the generations coming after, and Donald Jr., Ivanka, they're all going to be swimming for their lives.
Yeah.
For their lives.
I agree.
He seems like he is a master of letting other people take the rap. So his kids are going to take the rap. Yeah.
And he won't care.
Yeah.
He
Eric
won't
might be the only one that actually, besides the youngest, and I don't like even mentioning the young ones.
Yep.
Eric might actually come out of this all right, because I think he's sort of he's not the one that went over the line. Like Ivanka, I mean, just the fact that she went to China, I mean, right there, honey, you've got New York's going to take care of them, and they want to, and they deserve it.
Yeah,
because they've tortured New York. What they've done to the USA and what they've done to the world. That all happened, and you could see it happening in New York. All you had to do was talk to somebody from there.
Right? I agree. Right? I do readings from people from New York all the time, and every one of them we know about Trump. You know what I mean? Every one of them we've already dealt with him. So
yeah.
All right. Well, I want to say hello to people so I have Greeter in here, Sharon Side Pike, Noel, hello. We have lots of chats that are coming through, and oh my gosh, let's see who else is in here. Who is that chat from? Let's see. I can't see Lessateria? Oh gosh.
That's right, Sheila. You got it.
So sorry.
Just say my angel. Thank you.
Yeah, my angel Valdez. I mean, that's the last name. My angel Valdez, thank you very much. So if anybody has any questions from the chat, I'll just take the first one I see because the chat's going pretty fast.
Awesome.
And then we can get started. New Yorkers do not care for Trump and his corruption. Yeah, they're just, woo, Vita's here. Hi, Jackie. All right, so 9's mic is distant, of course.
My what?
Your mic is distant. It's if you pull it maybe closer to.
Hello.
Yeah, but you're still there.
Better?
Yeah.
Is that
It
better?
I can hear you pretty good. Just maybe just talk a little louder or whatever. But it happens. I think maybe it's just the more people we
I
have.
think, and I
Ooh.
also think maybe the connection from Canada to the U.S.
Yeah, it's a little wonky.
I'm out in the country, so apologies, folks.
Do you think that they're honest? Do you think that they monitor once we hook?
Yeah, it's
a little
wonky.
That's
God,
me.
Candy,
Sorry.
That's torturous.
Okay.
Me in 3D. It's like,
Do you think that they once Canada and United States we connect? Do you think they're monitoring us? I just always have that conspiracy theory thought.
I don't know, because I think the U.S. doesn't think a whole lot about Canada. I think we're kind of like that bratty brother. They kind of consider us a state anyway. So we're just like that, that kid that just said, "No, I'm going to move out on my own." And people are like, "Yeah, you're really part of us. You are." So, it's I don't know how much the U.S. actually thinks of Canada, but we think of you a lot.
Political questions, Lumi. Political questions. Yeah. We have Annie here. Greeter. Okay. I'm just trying to say hello to all the moderators, and I love all the moderators. Thank you,
everybody.
Yeah, my chat's not working, so I don't know who's chatting.
Oh, really? Not even if you get your phone or something like that?
Well, yeah, I just put it on my phone, so let's see how that works.
Okay. Hi, Octavia.
Hey, guys.
Smash the like button. You know that button, smashing that like button really, really gets this video out into the ether.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Hi,
yes, thank you.
I'm here trying to look down. I can't see for the life of me, so I'm just going to look up at Sheila and say thank you. I'd have to be like this, like literally like, and then do the, oh, there it is.
I wear one contact for that reason. I wear one contact so I can read. I wear one contact for that reason.
I still have, and I don't know, there's some kind of issue I have, and I just go to the dollar store, buy the little dollar store glasses.
Yeah.
Now coronavirus hit, and I'm like, no, I can't go do that. I'll wait.
That's right. All right, let me see if I can see any questions.
Please.
Can you see me, Salome? Yes, I can see you, Salome. Mary from the UK. Hello, UK, Mary. Let me see if I can see if there's any. Do you have any questions, guys? Are you guys that are thinking about?
I'm trying to look it up.
Will Trump be arrested? Everybody wants to know if that boy's going to have some handcuffs on him. At this point in time.
Well, definitely, karmically, he's got huge ones. He's like, in the movie Scrooge, where he walks in with all the change. Scrooge, and that is going to be Trump. Like, God
I can see the chat.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Do you want? We can read on if Trump is going to. Hi from Canada. There's a lot of people from Canada here for you.
Happy Canada.
Happy Canada. Will Dumpy leave before Christmas?
Hello, Marsha.
Well, we can see that one too. So we have two on the table. Which one do you want to do? If he's going to be in handcuffs or if he's going to leave before Christmas?
Let's look at both.
When will Trump supporters get their signs out of their yards?
God bless them.
Oh, that's funny.
How can
they get their signs out?
Oh, Noelle's Canadian. Yay!
Oh, look at that. Go ahead, Danny. What were you going to say?
I've not had the privilege of meeting her, so. Oh, sorry, Danny.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I was just wondering, how can Trump signs, the ones that say no more bullshit, how can they even put that up?
Because they
Trump for 2020, no more bullshit. Have you seen that one?
Careful on the cussing, because then I have to go through a whole new monitoration stuff. So just be careful on it.
I think I might have. Is that before or after we started?
It's all right. It's all right. I can do like a couple of them. They'll okay a couple of them. I just wanted to let you know. Oh. But yeah, no BS on there. I haven't seen those ones.
Oh.
I haven't seen those because you're not supposed to, have a cuss word so that children can read it. But whatever, Trumpsters, whatever.
I mean, we've got a president getting up and cursing on his pulpit. So, and I don't want anybody yelling at me in the comments, but I really feel bad for a lot of the Republicans, the Trump followers, because, bear with me, a lot of them don't get the information. They don't have CNN. They're in places where they're only fed Fox News. I've talked with people where they're like, we got jobs, first time in generations, and they're willing to make a deal with the devil. So I think that when you just say, oh, they're crazy, and say just, swat them with the same paintbrush, it's not really fair, because some are really doing it because they really believe in the Republican, not maybe Donald Trump, but you know what I mean? Like there is a certain, they're not doing it to be unkind humans. Like I think they have their reasons, and part of getting through this is going to be listening and starting that conversation and having that hard conversation, which I know is easy, probably because I'm Canadian. I can see it from a different perspective.
Angle, yeah, definitely.
And see the two sides, like the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean come together, and you can see they just don't, just different makeups, right? They just don't blend, but there has to be that middle ground, right?
I agree. All
Thank
right,
you,
so
Norface.
let's see if 45 is going to be arrested
Before Christmas, right?
Well, no, he's going to leave before Christmas. So this one is that he's going to be arrested.
Arrested in handcuffs.
Oh. Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Nina, if you have it.
Oh, no, just hold on. Just give me a second. I need a minute because I pulled a lot of cards and I probably shouldn't have pulled so many. I'm trying to do a quick read. No, but you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Oh. What is happening here?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and go first while you guys contemplate. Well, right. I literally got the 5 of Cups inverted, but focus on the loss. I mean, he is so paranoid of being arrested. He is so paranoid to facing justice, illusion, fear, hidden truths. He's just so unbelievably paranoid. I mean, this is a one scared man, and they make some serious dangerous criminals when they're so dang scared, and they have to fight for their stuff, because the Wheel of Fortune, the fate comes into the whole question. Wheel of Fortune came in, and then the King of Cups, which always represents like Biden. So Biden's going to get in. He has terrorized that family and his son. He knows that Biden has, Biden's showing what he's supposed to be showing, which is a good guy. But if I'm a father, you went after my son, right? I don't know if that's what Biden is, but Biden is underneath. He's worried about what Biden is going to do, because he has terrorized that family. I also have the 9 of Pentacles, which is discipline. So going forward, some sort of discipline towards him. I don't know if that means handcuffs, but 45 is going to face some sort of discipline for his actions. And then I have the King of Pentacles, which is security, abundance, and security, which I thought that was a really, really weird card to show up in this reading. But I'm thinking that while he's trying to attain his security, while he's trying to do that, the 4 of Pentacles, progressive and control over that. So it really came out really weird going out the other way, because also 10 of Cups. So I don't know. Maybe we're going to be happy over it. Maybe that's what the discipline, when we see 45 being held to be disciplined for his actions, we're going to feel better as a country, maybe. So, all right, go for it. Whoever's next.
Okay, I go.
Okay.
So, my final outcome for this is the Justice card. So we are going to get some justice. We're going to feel, and I'm going along with what you said, Sheila, I'm not seeing like jail, but I'm seeing, I got the 5 of Cups with loss, and in the potential near future, the Ace of Cups, which is walking away from sorrow. So he's somehow going to get around this. And I think it's what we were talking about before, where he covers his tracks so well and he has other people doing his dirty work, so to speak. I do have the King of Swords at the top of the reading, which is letting me know that he's getting into some legal trouble, and it's about his money, and but I'm not seeing jail time. I do feel that the devil has the 10 of swords in his back, so he's not going to be feeling good about what's coming down. But it's more of the 4 of Cups energy, just being alone and kind of lost. And even though this card says there may be an offer, in this deck, I get more of, he's not looking at anything. He's just being alone and kind of pouting a little bit. And 5 of Swords, he's battling a whole bunch of people. So it's just not one thing, but he's kind of lashing out at everybody. And everybody's walking away from him, and he's just standing on 2 swords, very precariously perched up on those swords. So yeah, I'm not getting jail time, but he is going to face some justice.
Yeah. So I start off with the 8 of Pentacles. We're going to have reversed. We're going to have money wars here. There's going to be major opportunities for everybody who's been faulted by him to kind of get their piece, to take their shot. Above it, I got the Star. And instinctually, I kind of went, whoa. And then I realized this is about networks being exposed, because this is not just Donald Trump. Think about all the dirty, grimy people that he's involved with. This is his network. This is more opportunities. This is like you're all of a sudden it's just pentacle after pentacle, and you're receiving all this information. It's not just Donald Trump. It's a network of people. There is so much stress and worry. This is more people. This is more people than just Donald Trump, more people than just Donald Trump's family. And they don't have to be just Republican. These are people with money. You're talking about your high 1% people. Then I got this. So there is going to be, I got the 4 of Wands. So here he is going to take some hits. There are going to be some legal things that he's going to be doing, but I think it's going to have more to do with him paying out money. I'm hoping that this might be my little indication that he's going to lose Mar-a-Lago in the fight of his life. But as soon as he walks out, this is going to happen really quickly. Like, he's going to be shocked. I think there's already cases, and he's being told and being made aware of it. And now I've got my Ace of Cups, my Queen of Cups, but she's reversed. The Queen of Cups in the tarot is the only one that actually has a top on her cup, so she keeps her emotions to herself. The cup just came off. So now all this pent-up emotion that people are having, they're going for it. And I said, well, what's this pent-up emotion? I pulled the card. I got the High Priestess. There are hidden agendas, things that Trump and his little people and all his network. So we're talking about people that we don't even know the name of, but they're the ones that are supplying the money behind all this. 2021 is just going to be like a time of like, oh my God, no, oh my God, no. But it takes time. But this is exciting because the network, the star, the hope, I'm telling you, this year is just going to be, we're all saying, oh, there's not going to be anything to talk about. Holy jeez. There's going to be so much to talk about. We're just going to be like, oh my God. So guys, excitement happening around here, honest to God. It might not be the big fish that we want, but all the little fish, they're being eaten up like Pac-Man. So, yay! I think
it's good. I think that in the going forward, he likes the spotlight anyway, but we're gonna take control over what we know about you now anymore, because 45 wanted, because he's not going to really have a voice anymore. Where nobody's chasing him around, nobody's having press conference with a little turd, you know what I mean? We get the information that we want now. We don't have to listen to him anymore unless you really want to listen to him. So
I was off of Nina's comment where he doesn't even know, what's coming at him. So I was shuffling some cards, and I was thinking, does he really know what's coming at him? And I got the 8 of Wands reversed. He doesn't know all this information, and it's going to come so fast. And that just flew out of the deck. That wasn't, I didn't flip. So I just stopped right there, and I go, he has no clue what's going on, what he's in for.
And his family.
Who's going to tell him? I mean, nobody can tell him bad news. So who would tell him this bad news? That
he's going to do what he's always done, learn it the hard way by himself.
And he's not listening to anything that he said in the press conference, he almost said, he goes, I can't believe I lost to Biden in Georgia. And then he recanted. He goes, no, I mean, I'm only a 25 off. I'm only 25 off, so he says, I didn't lose. So he's he's trying to keep his spirits up.
What does that mean? He's only 25 off.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. We're only 25 off in Georgia, or 2,500, or whatever the amount was. I can't remember the exact amount, but he almost slipped up and said,
"Just verbal diarrhea of right?
It makes no sense.
Terrible. All
so
right,
speaking of Georgia, one of the questions that should come up is Trump was saying Georgia's all rigged. It's, you don't even need to go vote. So the Republicans are boycotting it, and they may not vote. Is that true? Have you heard that?
That would be nice. That would be nice if they didn't vote and left it to us to put the senators in.
Yeah. I mean, because why go vote if it's rigged?
Yeah, that would.
I've heard that a few people.
Yeah,
that would be. Just can we just do the other question about whether he's going to be out of Christmas? Because I already already pulled my cards.
Go for it. I'll put mine on. Go ahead. I'll put my thing on mute so I can shuffle. Go ahead and put your thing on mute, Danny, so she can give her thing so we can shuffle and
Is that technology again?
It's down at the bottom. Just
don't leave me.
Don't leave us.
Don't leave.
It says
I only got 2 cards.
Yeah, Mike.
You can go
there
away.
You go.
Shuffle away with me. Talk with me. I got the Queen of Swords, ruthless, and I got the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. So I think it's going to be a ruthless ending. He is literally, like I said back, I don't know when I first started the videos back in February or March, he is literally going to put up the middle finger and say, you don't know how good I am. You have no idea. And that's what he's going to do. And yes, I do believe he's going to hang out during the Christmas time. But if given the opportunity, I think he will take his opportunity to go to Mar-a-Lago or go to wherever and then just say, I'm not going back in the house, because there's nothing for him to go back for. That's how I see it. Please unmute and talk to Nina. I see your facial expressions, but you're all like,
come back, my friend.
Thank you.
Back.
You like talking to myself? Holy Jesus.
We just wanted to make sure we didn't disturb what you're saying. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go because I got the Fool right after that.
Wow,
the fresh start, leap of faith, so the Fool. But I also got the 7 of Swords running away, over top of him.
Yeah.
So they're running away. Yep, any opportunity. I also got the 10 of Cups. Now the 10 of Cups is almost like he's gonna go run home to his safe spot, right? He's
Yeah.
going to go run home to the
Yeah.
safest spot. We also have the emperor over top of him because he's the king. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming into the whole situation. And then going forward is the Three of Swords. Now, I have yet to put down something that doesn't look like maybe a health issue is more how he leaves. I don't like putting that out there, but it always seems to twinge that way on
Yeah.
a regular basis, that maybe he leaves, but it may be because of either health, like something terrible or slight or something we don't even
But
know.
see, if Trump was trying to save face, that's exactly what he'd do. Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
something he would say. But I even then I just, because I mean health issues is around him. I think that's just his mental state of being. Because the man he's not in his right mind. He can't be. He just isn't.
There's no way. There's no way. Well, I
You
also
know?
got the hangman as the outcome of him leaving and stuff. And we're asking if he's going to leave before Christmas. Now, I don't know if he's going to leave before Christmas, but he's contemplating it. It's not like a decision or something that has landed in his head yet. You know, we got to admit that he's Gemini. You know, he's got the
Yeah.
bounce back, forth, back, forth,
Yeah.
back, forth, back, forth. And I think that's what a lot of times what we pick the most. And I telling you, like I said, at the bottom of my deck, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Transitioning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it, Danny.
So my last card was the Six of Wands in reverse. So this is not a riding into town as a winner card. In this deck, if you look at it, it looks like he's being skewered, roasted on fire, and it's reversed. So this is still a leaving card, but I pulled some clarifiers on it, and I got the Two of Swords. So he's still trying to make up his mind. And in the reading, I got the Two of Wands, which is telling me he's still trying to figure out what he's doing. However, you've got the Five of Cups reversed. He's still worried about his money.
Always.
But everything, you got the Eight of Coins reversed too. So what he's trying to build on is just upside down. And so I don't know. I don't get a clear yes that he's leaving, but I do like that card, which is the Judgment card.
Yeah.
And he's on fire.
Yeah. As you were talking, I pulled and I got the Six of Swords, but it's upside down. So there's a disappointment there. He will be leaving, but he's not leaving to go to clearer waters. He's still in rough waters. I think part of the secrets, part of the stuff that we're not being privy to is that he's working out like a petulant 2-year-old. And there's a reason behind that, because he's trying to make a deal to get out of there without any harm coming to him and probably by extension his family. So I think this could actually play a role in that, where if they make a deal and say, hey, I think it's really important for the proper exchange of power for you to be there, then they're going to say that's part of our deal. If they don't care, if they can see like, God, him being there is just going to make a mockery of it anyway, let him go, then I think they'll you know what I mean? I think it's sort of, it's still up in the air, because I don't think there's an actual deal made yet. Because if there was a deal made, you would see Trump go from this inflated baby to all of a sudden, you're just like, what happened? You'd never see him. That's what's going to happen, right?
Right.
So I think there's
I
stuff
agree.
that's in play that we don't know, and we shouldn't know, and we shouldn't tell, because even if you do know it, let it work out, because we need it to work out. Do you know what I mean? We don't want others trying to work in opposition of that. So,
well, I have a very interesting from Joe G. the question is will Trump stay long enough to sign the budget in early December, or will he shut the government down again?
So say that again. Does he have the power to?
So will Trump stay long enough to sign the budget in early December, or will he shut the government down again? And while you guys are doing that, somebody asked me what cards I'm using. These are the Soul in Love, and they're tarot for Soul in Love, and it is from this guy. I can never remember. Let's see. Cherubus Thunder is the cards that I'm using. Cherubus Thunder. Cherubus Thunder. Hey, Jackie. Can you guys see that at all? Cherubus Thunder. That's all I got. That's the only information I got on these cards. They were.
Where'd you buy them to? Was it
probably
Etsy?
Or, yeah, Etsy or Etsy. Yeah, I go on there every single day. But so I do that. So yeah, will Trump sign the budget? There's actually two questions here. Will he sign the budget? Well, he has to sign the budget, right, as president?
I don't know.
Because I mean that budget has to be live January 20th. It has to go live, or at least January 4th. Maybe it's January 4th. But
there's always been where the budget hasn't been signed because they're still working on it, right? Hasn't that happened in the past?
And I think Joe Biden and them are going to walk in, and I think it's going to be shock when they see how poorly all the different divisions have been doing. And they're going to be prepared for some of it, but even some of it's going to be even beyond. They're just going to be like, come on, was it a bunch of 12-year-olds? It's going to be moments of just, and not all of it's going to be shared because you can't panic people. You can't tell them that the box of gold is not there now waiting for you. So you got to kind of balance that out. And that's what Joe Biden's good at. He can balance out what you need to know, but still trying to be as,
So
transparent.
in 2017, he refused to sign the budget and shut the federal government down until agreements were made. And I remember that because it was the longest government shutdown ever.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It was like a month, 2 months. I don't even remember. It was just awful.
Yeah.
And that happened in January, right?
Yes.
So let's see if he's going to shut the government down. Just because he's a jerk and he can.
I love when Sheila gets fiery. Go, Sheila.
Is a jerk.
What is he going to do?
Oh, jeez.
I just had a vision of, that guy that comes in and does rescues to hotels or does rescues to restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
That's the feel of it. They're going to go in and that's the thing is they're going to go in and go, oh my God. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm just going to go, seeing that everybody's still clicking and clipping. I got the Fool, followed up by my Strength, followed up by the Four of Cups, reversed. So yes, I do think he is going to sign something into being. Because if this was the Four of Cups upright, I'd be saying, look, they're at a disagreement. They can't come together on a decision. When it's reversed, they've come together on something. So I do think that whether or not Trump is there, I don't know. But there is monies. There is a way. There will be, what do you call it? When they both come together. Bipartisan.
An agreement.
Bipartisan
I
agreement.
do think they will come together with some kind of bipartisan agreement. Yes, I do think it's going to be signed in December. I honestly don't know if it's, Donald Trump's Big John Henry of I'm so big and you're so small handwriting, but I don't know. But that's the cards for you.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I got, when I was pulling this, I was saying, I don't think Trump is going to do it, but someone else is going to do it.
Nancy Pelosi and the gang show up.
Yeah. And the whole spread is upside down, except the final two cards, the two outcome cards, which I have, the Four of Wands. And this is a celebration on the beach. Everybody happy.
Small one. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm like, okay, that's good. And a lot of times with this card, I go, watch out for the rogue wave. So there could be something, but I didn't get it when I pulled that. And then I got the Ace of Swords. So there's something really strong coming at this.
Question. If they approve it in December, do you get it in December, or does that mean you've got to wait till the new year until everything?
You got to wait till the fiscal year starts.
Okay.
They're fully funded. That means that they're doing the budget for the whole next year.
They just got to come up with that agreement because really, both the Republicans and Democrats should be held accountable for not getting the need out because people are actually they're hungry.
Oh yeah,
people are losing. It's beyond politics at this point. So that's why I really feel strongly that they're gonna, that's my feeling of the Fool. It's too much now. People, and Trump is out of power.
right.
Whether or not, and I think the people who want to help, they're going to be pulling up and trying to help. That's my feeling, the vibe, right? Because it's foolish. Fool can be wonderful. It's great. It's a new start, but it's not going to work out the way you thought. So that's the only reason why, because they're unconventional. So maybe you're seeing the unconventional kind of, divvying out or how it's going to, come to pass type of deal.
I don't see it as conventional at all because those are the only two upright cards. I've got the Emperor reversed. I got the Five of Cups reversed, the Four of Coins reversed. It's all this lack and not moving forward.
I think the budget's already done. He just has to approve it. So just remember that they've already got the plan into play.
Yeah, well then, he's just being a baby and not signing it. Mm-hmm. And then someone's going to come along and either he's not going to be there and it's going to get done, or...
Yeah, I think so. My cards also came up inverted. I just cannot believe how many inverted cards I got.
Right?
The Two of Cups, the inverted. Are you okay there, Nine?
Yeah, I had to take off the earphones because my ears were actually physically hurting. So I hope you can hear me, and I'm just going to yell.
Just yell. Yeah, start yelling.
Yes, darling, yes.
I got the Two of Cups, which is the inverted, meaning that there's going to be some serious emotion going on. Instead of falling in love, they're going to fall out of love about these kind of situations. And then what also says is there's challenges. So that tells me that the challenges about this, which is the Knight of Wands, is usually honor where there's dishonor. Like they're trying to manipulate something. They're trying to put something in. The budget is already in, but I don't know if did it already pass Congress? Did it already pass the Senate? I don't know. I'm not versed in that right now. Somebody will know. But because what it tells me is the Two of Wands, plans and crossroads are also the challenges. I also got the Twin of Flames. I got twos, meaning that the decision's still not there.
Yeah.
There's still two sides. One side, this one side says this, one side this, one side that, and then the Knight of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands, which is usually impulsiveness. So they're impulsiveness, like they're wanting these things. The King of Cups shows up inverted, which is usually Biden for me, but it's inverted. Like maybe he's gonna have to fix it. I don't know. There's so much mixed information in there about that, but they're still fighting over it.
Yeah.
Well, if you're pulling a lot of twos, that's partial success. So I think they've gotten some of it done, but it's delayed. But the success is coming. You know,
Yeah.
it's just got to get to that 3 to get to that planning stage. So,
Well, the
you know,
twos were
everything sounds
inverted.
positive.
Yeah, the twos were inverted, so it seemed like there's struggle, there's challenge, you know.
Yeah.
Craziness. I'm gonna switch cards and see what we get. There's something going on with these little suckers.
That's what I was thinking.
Let's get some real answers.
That's right.
All right. So do you have any questions out of what we just read or anything fall out of your thinking about anything that's going on? Because when we can start walking down people, like, you know, Barr, people still want to know about Barr. They want to know about Giuliani. They want to know, you know, so we can just do one at a time. Let's do Barr.
Okay.
See what's going on with Barr.
We're going to do Barr first?
Or Giuliani. Who do you want?
No, whoever you say. Tell me who.
Yep, Barr. Let's do Barr.
Barr? Can
Yep.
you hear
Barr.
me okay?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just got to talk a little louder. That's all. But I can hear you. I know.
Oh, dear gosh.
And then the Supreme Court's going to be taking up, or Trump is going to take his Pennsylvania failures to the Supreme Court.
Is he? Because I didn't think he'd get too far with that. I didn't think that he got too far with that.
He didn't in the appellate courts or in the lower courts. He kept losing, so he didn't get far at all. But
is that the plan? Everybody's telling him no until he gets to the. He's hoping that judge he put in is going to save his life.
I think.
Man.
But you know, I was just reading in the chat because I have super eyes, which I thought about too. He has no evidence, and he hasn't presented any evidence. So why would the Supreme Court even take it up?
Yeah, so I don't even think they will. I think that they.
Who decides that?
Trump judge already struck it down. See, I really don't think that he hasn't presented anything. I just don't. All right, let's read. Okay. Let's just read on it and see. Let's read on Barr, and then we'll read on his. If there's going to be a judge that's going to temporarily, you know, or is he going to convince a judge to insanely agree with him?
Okay, so question, what is it? Bring me up.
Barr. We're doing Barr. What's going on with Barr?
Okay. Sorry, it's warm.
Yeah, I'm getting the weirdest stuff tonight. What'd you get, Danny?
Well, I got. I'm in agreement with you with the weird stuff. So I got the 5 of Swords, along with the 7 of Swords. So he's getting ready to get out of there. He's trying. At the base, I got his restriction. He's worried. He wants to leave. He's planning on leaving. I don't see him sticking around much, but the last 2 cards are the Devil and then the 10 of Cups. And so I need to pull a clarifier on the 10 of Cups because he's so tied to this devil card here. And I'm confused with what this 10 of Cups is cheering about. And when I pulled it, I went, it's cheering because he's gone. But
maybe his family is happy that he's not going to be doing this anymore.
yeah.
The first card that I got was the Eight of Swords. Self-honesty brings change.
Yeah.
But I also got the Ten of Pentacles and the Star together. Like I said, these cards are. I think he's really happy this is over.
Interesting. I got the Fool reversed. I think there's a part of him that feels like he's been taken advantage of, that this has been done to him. He's in a place of judgment. So this is not just people judging him. This is self-judgment. I think, there's reasons beyond our comprehension that are causing this. This is so much more than, us in our normal life go through. There's a real karmic, but this is almost, because this affects people. I mean, these people are in pain. They're looking up, and it's almost like a want to be changed. Then I got the three of wands. So here again, he's got this secret plan. There's this knowing, and it's almost like he knew of some of these things that were no good and weren't going to be good for people, but he knew those plans were coming and he allowed them to happen. There was a reason for it, because then at the end, I've got the Seven of Swords, but it's reversed. So, here he's going to be completely dishonest. Like there's a reason for his dishonesty. There's a reason for this judgment, and it's more than just him as a mere person. There's more. There's a group. There's a group. It's almost like a religious type of thing. I know it sounds crazy, but there's almost like this group that is like, I worship the money, I worship the power, I worship the material. And I mean, when you called about the devil, I'm sorry, human trafficking, all these rich people's games that they like to play, because once you get a certain amount of money, you got to keep, like, how do you keep getting off? Like there has to be that. And then that's when you get into some really scary things. And that's why not everything can come out to be, because there are people that you would be shocked that they would be part of this, and they are. And it doesn't matter, it comes from all walks of life, whether it's Tom Cruise from the movies, or Joe Blow at the dry cleaners. They all have that similar desire, and then the rich take advantage of those who don't. So there's a whole lot more here than just the surface of Bill Barr. He's going to be dishonest. He is looking for a way out. I'm not shocked if he's going to get some help and some coverage from elsewhere, being Russia, China, you name it, whoever he's laid in bed with. Because there's a real, when I see the Judgment card, this is something like on a group spiritual level that's affecting it. I mean, we're talking about governments and money powers falling apart at the seams, and they don't want us to see. But we're all getting glimpses. Are we gonna speak up? I don't know. But for him, he's going to keep going his dishonest way. He has no other choice. This is not something he's choosing to do. He's got no choice to do it. He is set up, destiny. He is meant to be here during this time. He was set up before he was born to have to do this. There's more going on here, and it has to do with the past as well, because the Fool is back. I'm just telling you, I really strongly feel like this is more than we could even, get to really understand or get a hold of, because there's more than just Bill Barr.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I have another question here that's pretty good. Is can you see if Pompeo was involved in Israel with that Iranian scientist getting assassinated? Because Pompeo's been in Israel, Iran. I mean, he's been all over the East just recently. Let's see if he was involved in that, if he had anything to do with that. And you sound much better, 9.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, you're much louder. You're good. Yep.
I know. Somebody's going to have to tell me about some kind of headphone mic thing that I can buy that can be good for lives, because I am technologically, at a disadvantage.
We have these really simple thingamajiggers that work really well.
Where did you get them?
You just Amazon. They are is just the earphones with the mics on them.
You'll just send me just send me the thing, and
I will. And they're like, sometimes $20.
because I'm sure the
really
people are just like, we need to hear what Nina has to say. Get on your soapbox, Nina.
They are. They really want to hear it.
But you know how sometimes you get like in the flow and it's all of a sudden like you're like, and I am telling you from the start of the, you could really.
This is true. All right. Let's see if Pompeo had anything to do with that scientist getting assassinated.
Can I just say yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys got that? All right.
Yeah, I did.
I wonder why. Oh, I already got burdened responsibility. I mean, all I had to do is just pull one card.
I got the King of Swords upside down. He didn't do it, but he certainly knew about it. He knew that that sword was coming down. He wasn't directly, he wasn't one of the people saying, yeah, do it, but he knew of it.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the reason why 45 wanted to get? I also got the King of Swords as well.
See?
Yep, I got the King of Swords as well. Do you think 45 was wanting to get the troops out of, where was it, Iran? Or where was it he was trying to bring the troops?
Afghanistan?
Afghanistan?
No, I don't think it was 45. I think it was the adults that are actually doing all the job behind the scenes.
But
Donald
Trump,
do you
think that may have been connected?
I wouldn't be shocked if all of it is piggybacking on the other. I just don't think Donald Trump is in on the ground floor of the plans. I don't think he actually knows. I think he's told what he needs to be told, so he'll do as they want him to do without really understanding why. He's not that intelligent. Sorry.
No, and
not.
He can't keep secrets. So I'm pretty sure that what they do is they go, hey, we need you to do this and this. He goes, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
or do you remember that so-and-so that did something bad to you in 1987? Well, he's got part of that business. Let's take that business down. Let me show you how you do it. Now you do that. Like you really have to go really freaking simple for this guy, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I also, so I felt some sort of way when he went up there for that less than a minute and announced the magic number for the Dow or whatever. He said it was 30. It was a magic number. I felt a certain way. Like every time I think of that it comes into my mind. Like there was something. He was talking to somebody else because he was only up there for less than a minute. He said what he had to say, and then he left. He wasn't even interested in questions or anything like that. It was like, you need to announce this as a I don't know. How can I, like, this is the magic number. Like he was giving directions.
Like almost like this was his signal, his secret signal for something rather.
Yeah. And publicly. So that, because it was weird how he said, that's the secret number. I thought,
and also don't forget that they've been inflating and falsifying all the numbers dealing with that for the duration of his presidency. Right? Correct. So
let's read on that.
See,
yeah. Okay. Let's read on it. Just see what everybody says. I don't know. Maybe I'm just all paranoid because he's such a douchebag. But let's see.
That's a sin to talk about Danny like that. I apologize. Danny.
Hey,
I know you only went out of frame for a minute. See what women can do when you leave.
I know. Very sensitive today.
We apologize.
Oopsie daisy.
Oopsie daisies.
All right, let's see if that. Let me see if there's something to that. A little announcement. If there was more to it than him just. And he didn't even take time to really brag, which was weird.
And that was right before the Iranian scientist
Got murdered. Yeah.
got murdered.
Yeah. See what I mean?
When you guys just talked, and I felt, whoa. I don't even have, yeah. There's, that's scary, Sheila. That's scary.
I know it is, but
Holy jeez.
it just went
Yep.
into me like,
Hold on.
you know what I mean? Just like him holding that Bible upside down. I knew it wasn't. It was a signal. It was. You okay, Danny? Are you
Chariot
alive?
reversed.
I'm
So
alive.
this is
Okay.
I'm alive.
Chariot reversed. So there was a loss of will here. There was almost like a need to, like they had a certain direction that they were going to go. They lost direction, and now they're willing it. So it's almost like if it goes this way, then this is. So yeah, I think it, because it's willing it, that's a signal. There's something to this. Then they got the hair fit right over it. Tradition, rules, regulations. This is the government. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I literally got a marriage collaboration. I literally got that card. Up underneath that was Wheel of Fortune. Like the Wheel of Fortune in connection. I also got the Moon, fear of anxiety, betrayal, deceit, hidden agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got forward is the King of Wands, which is, that political. I got political as well. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that went.
Oof. So
It was weird.
I got the devil being crossed by the hangman. So
Sacrifice.
yeah, it when I just pulled that, I went, the devil wanted he wanted something moving. He didn't want it suspended anymore. He wanted it moving forward. At the bottom, I got the emperor, and in the past as it relates, the magician. And when I looked at this, I said, they're using that sword, and it feels like that's like a little explosion up here. And so, but then the next two cards were all about satisfying somebody's emotion. And with the Father of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So this was done. To me, that was assigned to somebody, and it was done to satisfy, is it Israel's emotions, so that that they can stop, Iran's nuclear ambitions, because supposedly this has set it back. Supposedly.
And you got the King of Cups, and that's the problem solver. Here's your problem solved for you. So that the government is directly linked into this.
Yeah.
Like this was a knowing, done on purpose. Like this is not even they came along it, and it was an opportunity. This was planned. This was premeditated.
Let's read on the scientists.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Let's read on the scientists and see what. Let's just see what the cards say about the scientist. I know somebody keeps on bringing up the border babies and their parents. I know that I see the question in there. I'm still that's a tough one for empaths to read on, but we'll talk about it. But let's read on the scientist first.
I've done a number of readings on the border children. It's a hard it's a hard one to kind of get into. This one's not an easy one to get into, I'll be honest.
Right.
The scientist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel heavy. Like somebody just put a weighted jacket on me. Hi, Footprint. Hi, sweetheart. She's showing up for like 5 minutes. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Chrissy. Go ahead. Whoever's got it first. Oh, God.
Go, Danny, go.
He was getting really close to, that the Iranians are saying that their nuclear ambitions, when they're creating their fuel, is for peaceful purposes. It isn't for weapons. I got the Magician card along with the Two of Wands being crossed by the Two of Wands. I think that these rods were getting really close to weapons grade material, and they had to take him out. He knew that he was probably going to be taken out. He's the sacrificial lamb for this. In the past, I got the Two of Cups, which confuses me a little bit, but at the top of the reading, I got the Father of Wands, which is, in this deck, this is just, it's just bringing it really hard. And I think that that's his sacrificial end. And it's still going to be hidden. We're not going to know really what went on too much, but it was a partnership. And I'm going back to the last reading that we had, that it was the partnership to get rid of him. So he was getting too close, too hot to creating big trouble.
I agree. My first card out, I got the Magician. Here he is. He had everything that he needed. All the components were there. Now, I got the Emperor interrupting. This is my China card. Does China have anything to do with this behind the scenes? Because I know that China likes to get involved with education, with universities, with all of that. There's a China factor here. I'm telling you, I get, as soon as I flipped over my Emperor, I got the red, and that to me is the China, like that, or it could be Russia. It's something with that red, that flag of red. And I mean, Iran. I suppose I could go on. I feel like there was a plan to take him and to actually use his mental facilities, because I've got the Eight of Swords. I think there was a plan to actually use what he knew, and I think that something went funny, because even interestingly, when we did the reading about Pompeo, I said he knew about it, but he wasn't responsible for it, and it was in reaction to. So I think there was something here that I think information that he knew. They needed to quiet him, but they wanted to. I think that China or somebody got involved. There was some kind of like China came and they were going to try to take him out and use their intellect or something. And somebody else came, no, you're not going to get it. We'll kill him before you get him. There's a feeling of some kind of international, because you've got like major freaking cards here. You've got your Magician, you've got your Emperor right next to each other. This is somebody of major importance manipulating the system. And the poor man, he wasn't. I mean, I there's a defense here. Like they wanted to use what he had known. There was so much passion. There was so much work put into it. But there was a spy in the camp, somebody who actually knew and was reporting to an outside party. That's why I'm telling you, there's another fraction here of China, Russia, or maybe even a group. It could be a group of countries that are working together on different levels of trust, because there's a spy here and there is a defense of this group, because this is the group defending the major person. He was like, okay, that was a close one, because then I've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So here's a woman who's usually on top of it, slow and steady, wins the race, got all her ducks in a row. And this was done for that person. This to me is China again. I can't help it. I keep feeling like a China, and I know we're not dealing with China. I don't know why it's showing up in my cards for me, but I keep feeling this red. It could be Russia. It could be, and maybe it's because I mean, look, as much as China and Russia might pretend that they don't like each other, when coronavirus hit, who was right there helping out China?
Yeah.
It was Russia. Putin, I mean. So I definitely see there's something, like I keep saying, there's more, there's these levels, and there's more out there, like, and there's big players in play. That's my feel.
Yeah.
I got a lot of what you guys got as well, but I also got he was innocent.
Oh, the guy. Oh, yeah.
He was innocent. There was no reason for him. He was innocent, but he was also very intelligent. Because I got the King of Swords for him. Is that he is very intelligent. He knew what he had found, but he also had to defend. Like he found something very valuable as a scientist, because he's highly intelligent, and he was worried. Because I got the worry that it was going to be used for destruction versus good or evil. I also have boundaries. He was trying to defend off the boundaries. He was trying to do the right thing because he was innocent. But what happened was, as he was delusional in thinking that the higher ups are going to find what he found, and they weren't going to use it for the bad. And that's the reason why he got taken out the most, because he really thought that he would be able to, because get that information and ham it down and not be used for the bad. But they're like taking his work. It's like he created it. They want to keep it silent. The scientist on how he does it, and he knew it. They probably got all of his notes. They probably got everything that he did. Somebody else probably stole it all already, and then he had to go, because he had the power about what he found. He had the power.
Yeah.
See, a scientist, whoever finds it, they have that power, whether who gets it or who doesn't. And they had to eliminate his power.
And you're dealing with a group of people. So if you want to control an intelligent group of people, how do you do it? Through fear. How do you create fear? Right. You kill somebody who's really important to the show, to show them, like, you're not worth, anybody's replaceable. You know what I mean? It's right. Because I mean, think about it. China, Russia, what do? Putin kills off people, whether they're in the United States.
Yeah.
I mean, God knows how many. Oh yeah, God knows how many people they've taken out that we have no idea about.
Right.
Yep.
I think there's definitely a connection there.
All right, guys, we're like at an hour and 15. That went fast, didn't it?
Wow, I think we did well.
Yes, we did. So
I enjoy your company.
I enjoy yours.
Yay.
I really
good
do.
Stuff. Yeah,
it is.
Me too. I just have dogs. Right now. And my friend who across the street, she is in the hospital, so I have her dog. And then my kids my kids go and do stuff, so they bring their 2 dogs over here. I literally am dog-eat up.
It could be a lot worse.
I know. It's about all I can do, but they're very well behaved. Nobody tears up my house because,
See, I have 2 cats, so I could insert some really dirty jokes here, but I'm not. I'm just going to leave it as is. A lot of girls around here, just saying.
It's true. All right. So do we want to go out on let's see what Trump is up to right now. How is Pilar? Pilar is stable. Pilar, my new dog, she doesn't have I don't know how to explain it. She hasn't given up the fact that she's here. She hasn't settled in. She comes up, she says hi, she says hello. She's very well behaved, but she hasn't conceded to her innermost self that everything is okay here and she can be a doggy here yet. She hasn't done that.
Take something belong to you that you don't care about that has your scent on it, or if you don't have a scent on it, wear it for a day. And then wherever the dog lays, put that underneath her, and then she'll start realizing that comfort, safety is that smell, and then she'll start connecting that smell with you to help the process
That's a good
along
idea.
if she's feeling a bit disconnected, right?
Okay, that's a very good idea. Yeah, she doesn't.
Yeah.
I have other dominant dogs. I mean, they're all female and old. They're just crazy.
We're
And
bitches.
so, yeah, they are. They're horrible. I had this little Chihuahua that all you have to do is just move the bed, and she goes right. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
So she doesn't have enough confidence to fight through that yet with them. She comes in, she wants to snuggle, but the other dogs go. "Rrr," and she
I'm just
runs
laughing
off.
because you and I are looking at each other having this conversation, and Danny's just like, I know not to become part of this. Shut up. Look down this way. Pretend like you're doing something other than listening.
I know nothing.
Interesting.
Queen of Swords.
That's
yeah,
right.
don't say anything.
Exactly. How funny. Oh, Mims is here. Mims showed up. Hey, Mims. All right. Let's do 45.
45.
What's going on with that monster at the top?
All right. Let's have a look.
I am the crazy dog lady. I really am. It's all right.
I'm the crazy cat lady. I really am.
I'm normal.
You're normal? You're normal?
Oh.
I'm the normal bathrobe tarot. Oh yeah.
Again, so many jokes in so little time. It's just
I know. Oh my gosh.
Oh God. Talk about little. Let's get into Trump.
Gothic says 30. 30 means hidden agenda. So that was what he announced was the 30. That was the magic number.
Yeah. Well, 3 is like, if you think of a stool, it has the 3 legs. It's not quite a chair. It's not as stable as a chair. It's in the planning stages of becoming a chair. So there's your 3 for you. It's always in the planning stages. It's not quite solid yet.
Yep.
That's cool.
All right. Let's concentrate. Oh, Ruby Blue is here too.
Did you just tell me to shut up?
No.
Let's concentrate, Nina.
No. I'm talking to myself.
It's all good. I'm joking.
Somebody wants to do Giuliani. Do you want to do Giuliani first and then 45?
Giuliani?
Or did you already lay down? Poor. We can do 45 and then we can
No, I haven't laid down yet. We'll do Giuliani. I haven't laid down yet.
Danny, what did you
poor
do?
Giuliani.
I have my Trump cards.
Oh, well then we'll go with Trump. We'll go with Trump.
And then we'll go
Then
out
we'll do
with
Giuliani.
Okay.
But as a hairdresser or former hairdresser, Giuliani has offended me on several occasions with the God help us. Like, come on. Like,
I know.
People around him don't know better. Come on.
I mean, he had money at one point in time. Somebody could have told him spray on is not the way to go. Oh,
poor dear.
Yeah. All right. 45 and then Giuliani.
Go, Danny, go, because you're already ready.
All right. So I have the 10 of Cups reversed and the Knight of Wands. His balance is upside down. He's looking behind him. He's trying to find some comfort in this King of Cups energy somewhere, but he's all by himself. He's just so alone. He's got some... He desperately wants to bring some news out that's gonna right, that's gonna balance things out with this Temperance card.
Yep.
but everybody sees the external factors are everybody sees that he is the devil. His empire is upside down, and he wants to leave so bad. That's the Eight of Cups walking away. It's reversed, and he's got the Queen, another Queen of Cups energy in the final outcome. So the Eight of Cups reversed and the Queen of Cups upright in the final outcome is, to me, I'm just getting this feeling that he doesn't know which way to go. He wants to go, but he shouldn't go. And then that Queen of Cups energy it's kind of thrown me a little bit. But at the bottom of the deck, he's got the Moon reversed as well as the Star reversed. And this is the key to the reading for me. He is totally underwater trying to balance things. And the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups, I'm looking at both of these cups. There's some hidden information that's going to be coming out with these Page and Queen of Cups, and it's not going to be good. So he kind of knows that's coming, but I think he feels really stuck in that he can't move forward and he can't just leave. So, and I'm not getting any financial cards. It's all
Isn't that
like
interesting?
Emotional. Yeah.
Interesting.
So, okay. So he's just a mess.
Yeah.
Do you want to go, Sheila, or will I?
I'll go up. I'm real quick. I also got the Queen. I got the Queen of Swords, bitter and cover up and hurt. That Queen of Swords. Yeah. Did you get the Queen of Swords coming up? And I also got Temperance inverted, which is volatile.
Yep.
He is just. That brainstorm in him is just getting really, because I also got the Tower.
Oh.
The chaos, the the delusion, just breakdown. Oh, he's heading for a mental breakdown. That's what they got assistance one more time. I'm like, craftsmanship, teamwork is the doctors. I keep on seeing doctors in this. He is heading for a mental breakdown.
He's in the process of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what the medical.
Could be.
Go for it, Nina.
Okay, at the center, I've got the Ace of Swords, and I love this one because you see the sword is going through the crown. So at the crux of this is the ending of his reign, and I think he's realizing, because on top of it, he's got the Emperor. Again, a lot of red flashing. I think there's a lot that he had to do for Russia, China, for all these other countries that he's owing money to, because in the past, I've got the Knight of Cups, but this is not a good offering. This is somebody who's giving you something that you didn't want, and that he had to do something, and it was without love. Or when I say love, I don't mean like love as in love. I mean, it was something he didn't want to have to do. This, even for Trump, this was not something he wanted to do. But I got the Page of Swords on the bottom. So here we've got information on him. There, as sick as it may sound, because we all feel like, God, he's going to get away with so much and all that. There's something or somebody, a group. There's been people keeping tabs, making papers, taking recordings. Is it all going to come out for us to see? No, because they're not going to see it as something that we deserve to see. But I guarantee you, crossing him, I got the Queen of Swords. They're ruthless. They're going after him with a vengeance. His end result, his near future, I got the Ace. I mean, I'm just shocked, because this means that he is in a prison of his own making. It's of his own doing. It's of his own thoughts, feelings, and emotions, that he caused it. But God darn it, above it, I got the freaking Lovers card. So there we go. the powers to be said, well, we can't let this come out because if this gets out, then all this other stuff that all these other people will do will get exposed. That is why Trump is not going to get the full benefit of what he deserves, is because you're covering up for all the little freaks just like him. That's the end result. I'm sorry. Had to get
All
off
the
my
little
chest.
minions. I know.
Get-
I know.
I'm telling you, no, these are not just like, these are sick individuals, sick people, you know, the ones like just bad to the bone. Because
Yeah.
they
Don't hold back or anything. Just
No,
let
no.
it out.
because but this is human life. This is human trafficking.
Yeah.
This is the big freaking
Oh,
shit
yeah.
that goes on in the world. And there's all these big players that play in all the countries, and they're all involved. They're all being covered up by the government, and I'm sick of it. Because
Yeah,
a lot
so
of this,
are
and
we.
all the conspiracy theories, I realize that they're conspiracy theories. There's no truth in it. I'm telling you, I appreciate it, you know, but there's a reason why they're there, is because there is
Yep.
that line of truth. And
Yep.
it's not the devil. It's not something made them do it. It's humans being freaking dirty humans. That's all it is. It's just showing our worst side of us. No
Yeah.
demon made you do it. You did it. Take responsibility.
I agree.
So there we go. My soapbox has ended.
Speaking of demons, we gotta do Giuliani.
Oh, freak! I forgot about it. Oh yeah.
And I remember somebody asking me out on a date. It was probably like two years ago. I know it's random, but
no.
So asked me, and I asked him. I says, "Who do you vote for?" I said, "Trump, or are you going to go for Biden when he runs?" This is, I guess, is close to the election, and he said, "Oh, Trump." And I'm like, "Oh, good. That means you're easy to cheat on." He goes, "What?" I'm like, "You believe in lies." So you're good. And he just looked at me and walked away. I'm like, yeah.
There was no second date.
There was no first date. Once you said that you're for Trump, you're over.
Yeah, done.
Yeah.
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 It's all gone. Gone.
Yeah.
I don't care
Yeah,
how
look.
beautiful he was. All right, Giuliani. Giuliani.
Yeah.
I'm not a cheater. I just wanted to put that out there. It was a joke.
She's like, guys, don't leave me hanging. Come on,
Yeah.
somebody.
It's a joke, right? It's a joke.
Yeah,
It's a joke.
okay.
Okay.
All right, Giuliani. Oh my gosh, I got the Knight of Swords right off the bat, inverted. Learning disability.
He is a learning disability.
Thanks, Jackie, for your support.
Oh boy.
I got the six. I'm gonna just go ahead and go. I got the Six of Swords inverted. Travel plans delayed. Difficulty and problem solving. Oh my gosh, another inverted Hermit. Gosh, challenging for the status quo. I mean, everything in here is saying that he's bad memories, feeling out of place. He's there too. He's just in. All right, go for it.
Yeah.
There's nothing good. Nothing good for that guy. Crazy. All right, whoever's next.
I'll go. He's got some health issues coming up. And just going back to that other interpretation of this card, is he the sacrificial lamb for Trump? I don't know. But anyway, he's got some legal issues with the Son of Swords and the Daughter of Swords coming out. So something's going to happen where he may, I don't even know if he has a law license anymore. He hasn't paid his dues.
He does. He does here. He wouldn't have been able to bring forth any loss or anything towards in front of the court.
Right, but there was other attorneys with him that probably paid. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
You're right. Maybe you're right.
I just heard that he hadn't paid his dues.
Oh, maybe you're
whatever.
right. Yeah.
But anyway, he's a fool. I got the Fool card, and I also got the Six of Swords. But it's he's going to be, obviously he's moving on. But this is the card that really gets me is his health is bad, and this is a clarity card, and that's in the past. At one time, he did have clarity, not anymore. So I'm done.
Well, I got the Eight of Wands, but it's reversed. So his energy, his life force is slowing down. There's definitely a mental component to this. There's a slowdown in his overall energy. I think there's a real sadness here. This is not, and I mean, this is not, look, even during 9/11, he wasn't this hero that they made him out to be. The people that actually got through it were the heroes. He just happened to be the one that was in power. He really didn't do what, put a Joe Biden there. My God, they'd be still making songs and musicals about it. So I think there's a limitation there. There's a want to walk away here. I'm worried about this because this is walking away from everything that you've built up, whether that be real or not, because the moon is here. This is not sunshine. This is not your achievements. These are what you think are your achievements. And he's walking away from it. But because I got the Eight of Wands reverted, I feel that this is almost his body, his physical. This is his mental, physical, spiritual. It is all waning. It's all coming.
Yeah.
And I ended up with the Empress. And funny, because, my interpretation may not make sense, but there's almost like a feeling of a spiritual embrace, something greater than us as humans embracing him to, the mother seeking home. I'm not saying he's dying anytime soon. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that this is somebody who's so lost, so far away from what his mission should have been. He broke his contract and he's walking away from everything that he could have been. And the Empress is that greater love, more than what we can have as humans for each other, that's calling him to, his energy is waning, his mental energy is waning. But in a weird way, we see it as this, oh, he's a crazy fool. But on the other side, when he's moving away and going on to the other side, that clarity is coming to him. So on the other side, he's already working on himself towards being something more than what he is here. So, when you look at how he acts and the thing, it's funny, but that's really karma. I mean, you're talking about a man who was intellectual, got law school. I mean, and he grew up in New York. It couldn't have been easy during the time he went up with mafia and all that kind of stuff. Like, when you look at the big picture, it's really a really sad story. So I truly feel that through all the loss and the crazy and everything, there is this God-like love that's there and waiting for him. Not to call him home, but to embrace him. And like, you were challenged, you didn't learn your lessons. Karma is certainly hurting him, but let me call you home and show you how to let me give you another opportunity. So do you know what I mean? Like, there's this, as sad as it is, there's this really beautiful other side to it that I feel like it's happening for him simultaneously at this sad time. So for us, it's sad. For him as a human, I'm almost feel a sense of relief for him that, this is something that's processing. That's, I don't know. That's how the feeling for me, it just came across. So, yeah.
All right. So we can either say goodbye now or read on Mitch McConnell. We have over and over in the chat, Mitch McConnell. So it's up to you guys.
How do you feel?
I don't like reading on Mitch.
He's like
we could tell you what's going on with
a walking
Mitch McConnell.
Corpse.
Yeah. This is true. I mean, Mitch McConnell is worried right now about the Senate seats. That's his concentration right now. There's nothing else going on. He does have, I think, if I had to just like remote view him, I see him literally just panicking about the seats, panicking about losing the thing, because I think there's something else that's been going through my mind, and I don't know if it's just me doing Sheila again, you know what I mean? But if
Sheila,
exactly.
Remember that song?
Think I do? That was when I was in high school, so it was very
Yeah.
So I keep on thinking, if Biden gets in, do you think that if they keep the Senate, that they would take revenge out on Biden and impeach him because of what they did to Trump?
No,
No.
Okay.
I don't.
I
I
just,
don't
it's
feel
like,
that.
okay,
I
so
didn't get any
so that's
feeling
just
towards that at all.
good. Sheila just
Mm-mm.
being Sheila. Going,
Sheila just being Sheila. Oh, Sheila. What's good for the goose is always good for the gander.
Yep. So I was just thinking about that. I think Mitch maybe for another day, unless you guys have already thrown on him.
No, and
Yeah.
and what I get to a lot with his wife, and he's so he's worried about the Senate, but I got an image of her in my head that there's just so much going on with her. So you can't keep everything up in the air, all these balls up in the air without them starting to fall. And
Right.
that's what I feel like with Mitch. He's got too many things up in the air. And
Interesting you should mention balls, because
well,
I think that when it comes to his wife, she takes him out when he walks in the door. She's the one that wears the balls in the family. As soon as he walks out the door, he takes his balls back and says, "Thank you very much, love," puts them back on. And then he becomes an asshole to everybody around him to make up for being such a lacquer and lacking of a man when he comes home. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do know what you mean.
There's
There's
that
always
secular
those.
thing.
Yes. I've seen that happen.
Yeah,
It's
I
that,
do.
that,
I really do.
I'm not getting
And
that in this
I
household
honestly-
anyway.
Do you keep yours
And
all day long? Is that what you're saying, Danny?
I try.
I also, and this is not maybe any kind of hit or anything, but every time I hear his name, I always think of somebody who's got really bad halitosis, like somebody who would just be like,
I bet.
Every time I'm around him, because I think, and if he didn't, he now does. It's almost like, because he's so cruel. There's there's this bile, like when he talks, there's a bile that you can actually see coming up his body. So I just really feel like, that's the essence of him. But I really do think that he's emasculated by his wife, so he takes it out on those around him. I really do. And he's just cruel.
I think you're right.
Probably smells too.
Yeah.
Probably
Just saying.
I bet you when you walk into the Senate, you probably get a good old whiff of bourbon. Alcohol.
I mean, that's pretty much the majority of them. They're all like a bit, right?
Like,
or they all need to be a little bit,
right?
Yeah. Some got sticks up their ass.
Halitosis Mitch. That's his new name. Halitosis Mitch.
Thank you.
Mitch.
Let's get it trending.
Halitosis
That'd be
Mitch.
so cool.
Oh my
that was
gosh.
awesome.
Yep. All righty, guys. I think we're going to hang our hats tonight, and
yay.
Yeah, thank you guys. Don't stay there.
Thank
Don't
you,
leave.
everybody.
But yes.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sheila. Oh, nah.
I don't know what we're dancing to, but I'll dance with you now.
Oh, Sheila.
All right, everyone.
All right.
See you
All
later.
right.
Bye,
Hope
guys.
you enjoyed this.
Peace
Bye.
out. Bye.
Peace out. Smile pretty.